We love hip hop.
Interesting enough, okay, because we got a couple more topics here, right? We just had a whole, I don't know, 2 hours. We spoke about ASAP Rocky. That's some rap. That's about it. We talked about Ice in the beginning.
Did you just skip a subject that we were going to
No,
talk
I didn't.
about?
I didn't
Okay.
skip any topics, bro. I'm going through my list of topics. Obviously, I did a 5-hour live stream. Not to say that I talked about a bunch of rap in the live stream, neither, right?
Yeah.
The topic I have here is, where is Toronto rap going right now? We spoke about a little Toronto rap in the beginning when I asked you guys about what you all are playing. You know what I'm saying? But like, even when I go on a page like, for example, Toronto rappers, one take, Jake, if you could assist me right over here, sir. Right? I go on their page and salute to Toronto rappers because I've been using their page and a few other blog pages to find out what new music is out there. Because even like if somebody's not paying for a post, they'll kind of just like keep people up to date with what's going on. And yes, they do have music posts, right? Who's this gentleman right here? What's his name here? I can't fucking read the
K-Trey.
K-Trey.
Trey Ciano Powell, I think.
Right? Right? They posted this about a day ago.
Wow, revolutionary.
170 likes is crazy.
Right? Goat Life. They posted that a few days
Great
ago.
message.
But like, there's not really a lot of rap posts even on their channel or on their
Did
Instagram.
they post Lil Barrett's track?
No, I don't see it there. Maybe
Okay,
we just scroll it.
that's weird because that track was actually hard.
Yes.
So Lil Barrett did do a post. I remember we did kind of talk about it, but he said that the blogs aren't really messing with him. Is this proof of that? What other music blogs are there?
Keep Six is one.
Buzz, Keep Six Solid. I mean, I
yeah.
guess Six Buzz is kind of beyond that. RTN.
Okay, we'll check one more. Should we check one more blog to see if they posted Lil Barrett?
We can, but I don't want to get into a Lil Barrett story.
Because out of the last 2 months, that's the only song that I like that came out of Toronto. So if the blogs aren't posting that, then that's the problem of why the Toronto music.
Yes, that's definitely a big part of the problem. But there's not much on this page, fam. Look where I'm scrolling, fam. Like, there's interview clips, right? And a music here and there. Like they posted the Watch thing.
Well, I think that's more so on them because like if a banger dropped and then the blogs aren't posting it, like is it on the artist or is it on like it's literally the blog's job
to post the music.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like the artist did his job. Like he posted the fire. We reacted to the fire. You know what I mean?
I don't know if they are only on a paid process. Maybe they're like, yo, send us a bag and we'll post it. I don't know.
And that's the idiot thing too. That's what A$AP Rocky was paging academics for.
But okay. Even look at this. Keep Six Solid. They don't even post music barely now anymore, fam. Like,
but were they a music page? Like Toronto rappers?
No, they used to post like at least one, even a paid post per day. The point I'm trying to get at is not even that like the rap scene is down. It's down on social media and it's down because like guys are not even doing paid posts like that. Like rappers are just like, our rap scene is completely not non-existent, but it's fucked up, bro. I know you're mentioning Lil Barrett and salute to Lil Barrett. Definitely a good candidate for somebody who should be in the top of the game. And he is. But who else? You know what I mean? Like we literally talk about a lot of the same rappers every week who are doing their thing. There are new guys, but like, are they really making noise like that?
Well, okay, Sav, obviously. Casper, we would have considered him a new guy though, right?
We talk about Casper all the time.
But I feel
he's obviously doing well, and Sav obviously doing well.
But I feel like that's what music is. Like music is always going to be like 4 or 5 guys, and then everyone else just kind of falls by the wayside.
Not for the when I started this pod, bro. When I started back in 2017, there wasn't 4 or 5 guys. There was like 10, 15, 20, bro. It was a lot.
Like all at the same time making noise?
At the same time, fam. All on road. Burner Bands, Houdini, Pressa, Killy. Top 5.
This sounds like a 5-year span.
No. This is all in like 1 year. These guys are all active at the same time.
For real.
Roni,
YG,
Roadrunner. All of these guys are all active at the same time. And this is just the street guys. There was Hawaii Mighty was active then. the Tobys,
Well,
Dylan Ponders, all those guys, all active same time now, bro.
But they're still active. Habaya might still drop in. Roni's still drop in.
It's the
Yes.
relevance. It's the relevance of the Toronto rap scene. It's dead, and I think
I won't say dead.
No,
but
it's dead.
dying.
No, people don't care, bro.
Wow.
And this the reason why.
No, it's true.
Like no one gives a fuck, bro. Like I'm sorry, like, we'll care when we see one of our guys doing well, like a Sab or Casper.
The artists got too big for their britches, bro.
I don't even want to just blame the artist because I think it's an audience issue because Toronto, I don't know if this has always been the case, but we're not good consumers of culture. We're good curators. We know how to make the product, make the content, but in terms of participating, like in Europe, they love the idea of going to like a rap show and like moshing and doing all that stuff. We only do that stuff when it's a major celebrity, but for our own local guys, we feel like, bro, you're not a celebrity. Like I'm sick too. Like, why would I pay to see you? And even if we go there, we're grilling. We're not really trying to participate. Man, just saying, put your hands in the air. It's like, man's telling me what to do. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of agree with you, but I think it's more onus on the artist rather than the consumer.
What more can the artist do?
You have to do as much as you can to make the people care. If you're going 100% and then the niggas don't care, you have to give 120%. You know what I mean? Like, even if like, I feel like they got to a point where they had like one song that was popping and then niggas started putting their feet up, started leaning back and shit. Okay, I'm not going to do no more press tours. I'm not going to link up with no more concert. I'm not going to do nothing. I already have my one hot song. And then, okay, a couple years go by and then that one hot song you had 3 years ago, like, we don't care about that no more. Yeah. And then now you want to lock back in. And it's like, bro, like.
No, but okay, I hear you with the like, you got to go as hard as possible, pause. You know what I'm saying? But let's compare it once again to a shorty. Say you're like, yo, I put all my effort into the shorty. I showed her this. I gave her the flowers. I tried to do this and it didn't work. Go 120%. Okay, I'm trying to. She's just not going. I just feel like the Toronto audience is just not going right now unless you're like, you make a really, really undeniable song and like the numbers are there. You can
and before you go natural, you get that love over there on the other side of the border. Then everybody's like, oh, I've been fucking with your shit.
Okay, was it Casper that had the song with D Thing or K Money?
It was Casper.
I feel like he was smart enough to invest his bread or do whatever he needed to do to get that feature, to get that sort of, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I linked up with an American artist, blah, blah, blah. A lot of these artists, they're not investing in their shit enough, and then they want us to pay for their fucking career. No, bro, like, nah, fam, I'm not, like, you have to invest in your shit first to make me want to invest in it, bro. Like, okay. I know Roni did the bad challenge and only gave niggas $5.
Yes, but Roni also,
you know what I mean? Like no diss, like I rock with Roni, you know what I mean? But like optically, that just looks like that doesn't make sense.
Yes, but it's because of the level of where we're at, fam. Like, not that he can only afford to, but like we're not in the level where it's like we can give out 10 bands and it's gonna make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel like, okay, again, Casper linked up with 100 band plan, and then they fused their audience on some Vegeta shit where like now they're super sane. So how come these guys can't like work together more, or like, okay, maybe we're from the same end, so like we'll do a show together. So even if there is ops, we could kind of like secure it more. Or like, I don't know.
Do you think, like what Zara was saying, that after they do that, the audience gonna go?
Not always.
Bro, okay, maybe the first show you have 100 people, the second show you're gonna have 250.
Not just the show, just the combinations of people and all of that. Like, if people do more of that, because that's one of the solutions that we've been saying for years. Guys need to collaborate more, all these different things. It worked for Casper and 100 Band Plan, but Casper also has a legacy and they both make really great music.
Fetty Wap
work for everybody else?
Fetty Wap shopped Trap Queen for a year before it popped off. These niggas ain't doing that. They posted on IG for a week. Oh, yo, man's already posting my shit, dog. And
Fetty Wap's in a market with 350 million people. We're in a market that's a tenth of that.
Bro, we're in Toronto, one of the most major cities. And I don't know, we have social media, bro. Once you have social media, you have the world at your fingertips, dog.
Yeah. Do you see stuff from friggin', I'm trying to think of a random country, but does that pop up on your algorithm?
Sometimes I be seeing random Indian videos where like it's like some dumb cringe where it's like
slow motion and like
or like they have a plate of food and then they put it under the side and then they go out like
no, we're also the Indian immigration country.
Do you see content from Estonia? Do you be scrolling, you see Estonian stuff?
Or some Swedish rap?
Even though it's worldwide, the algorithm's gonna focus on where you're at, like regionally. So I think that argument isn't really that valid.
America is my number 1 demographic. The UK is my number 2 demographic. The Caribbean is my number 3 demographic. And Canada's number 4. I'm in Canada. If that was true,
all English-speaking countries.
Okay, but I'm still saying that because of the internet, Americans are seeing my shit. Londoners, fucking Jamaica, everywhere seeing my shit.
You know what that highlights? The power of dancehall, because dancehall is a global genre at this point, and a lot of it is Caribbean diaspora in these countries. No,
that is true. But is rap not global?
Fam, if you were a Toronto rap
global, bro.
DJ, you would not get the same love, bro.
Name these 5 Toronto songs, bro. It's not leaving the GTA.
Not just
Ontario.
a rap DJ. I'm saying if you were a Toronto rap specialist DJ.
Okay, I will say this: I guarantee if I focus the next 365 days on being a Toronto artist, I will get further than 99% of these.
Can we make that happen? I like this. I challenge you for the next year to drop a Toronto rap video every day.
Okay. No, I didn't say Toronto rap. I said Toronto artists.
Okay, so you're gonna drop music every day.
This guy took it away from rapper. He doesn't want no beef.
Yeah, we're talking about the Toronto rap scene right now. No, because Toronto artists, you could do it.
Even if I was a Toronto rapper, I'll do what Sav's doing. Yo, Sav, he's dropping dancehall snippets, he's dropping club tracks, and he's dropping street songs, you know?
Sav is also signed to 10K Projects, who helps him with his marketing. I'm not taking anything away from him. I still rate him, and he's still like responsible.
So he put himself with a team of great-minded individuals that would help him reach the next level.
He put himself, or they reached out to him?
Either way, he made it happen.
He made it happen by at least getting to
a lot of these niggas.
A label's gonna approach you.
Yo, Mats have been in the game for 10 years, and then they still go to the same studio, smoking the same weed with the same niggas, talk about, yo, that's hard.
The opportunity either the opportunity never came to them, or they didn't earn that opportunity yet, you know? Or maybe they never will. Maybe just for some 99% of people, just never gonna happen.
Yep. Yes, but and let me stop you guys for a second, because it brings us full circle. You guys, I asked you guys in the beginning of the pod, I wasn't even intentional in asking that, of like playing some Toronto stuff and just integrating it into the set without having to make a Toronto set. And you guys were not able to do that without making a Toronto set. So if that's a part of that's not part of the problem, but like it shows that we're not there yet.
And we're here.
And we're in our own city. We're literally
in the city that we're talking about. And we
like,
wouldn't even do that.
We're not playing Detroit music in the Detroit club, bro.
But guess what? When I was doing my 2000 set, I played Southern hip hop, like a little Southern hip hop set of like Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Went off probably lovely.
Yeah, people knew the songs.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's a marketing thing or not, but bringing it back full circle, like I just think that the Toronto rap scene, like the consumerism is not there. There's just like, there's not a desire to do that. We're limited in our scope. And I think I actually spoke to a gentleman about it who works at a label, and he was like, we prioritize the US, but because Toronto's strength is the fact that everyone's from somewhere else, like you said, Jamaica, you're Jamaican. You being in Jamaica is probably more valuable to you than just going to the States and trying to be like a dancehall DJ. But like you being from Toronto means something more where you're from than it will ever mean in the States. Me going, if I go to Turkey or Syria and they're like, yo, we got this like Toronto hip hop interviewer guy, he's interviewing our rappers. They're going to rock with me heavier than me just going to the States and being like, oh, you're Canadian? What, you ride a polar bear to school? Like,
no, that makes a lot of sense, fam. It just shows we have a lot. Like, sometimes we feel like we're already there. Like, there's been times where the scene, it felt like, yo, Toronto's made it, because we have guys who made it. But as a scene, we still got a lot to go, bro.
Not. As a major city, I feel like we pale in comparison to other major cities. Just in general. Like, if you think of like Toronto compared to New York is taking that. LA is taking that. London's taking it. Paris is taking that. You know,
like culturally, or like even infrastructure.
Culturally, infrastructure,
everything.
like just like lifestyle. Like, oh, where would you rather live, New York or Toronto? Niggas is picking New York.
Players are picking New York and shit like that.
You know,
like they're like, I don't want to go move to Canada. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole other aspect that we don't need to get into about the whole. We're in a whole other country because we're competing our city against their country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But even like
that's crazy.
I feel like people would rather live in London, UK than like live in Toronto when it comes to like culture and like.
That's arguable.
But London is falling too, low key. Like London, I heard is getting bad. Like cost of living, like the same way cost of living here sucks. It sucks there. Like they have a migrant problem. So
but at least they have infrastructure there. You know, like as an artist, there's some Toronto artists that like they struggle over here, but when they go over there, like they live in like kings. Like some reggae artists and shit. Shout out Blessed.
Again, reggae, dancehall, like, bro, the biggest in the city right now as we speak is LTL, fam. Like, a lot of these guys might need to just start switching and just start becoming dancehall artists.
We have no problem. We have no problem achieving success in other genres.
Yes. I think with the rap, it's so street where it's just too niche. Where like if they were making like that Lil Barrett song, it didn't seem like, oh, I have to be a part of the streets to listen to it. I feel like anyone, anywhere could listen to that.
Yes, but like I swear the first line he says is I'm dropping my threes.
Really? Oh, I don't know what that means. Like to me, it sounds like a random person would hear it. It just sounds like a swag track, like one of them Uzi type, like Playboy Cardi type songs, you know?
But that's the direct this right
it's
there. It's
literally a direct, and it's like the first line. So it's like, let's say we're DJing and there might be mans who are not 3LK there.
Yeah.
I don't know what
the 3L.
The 3L, yeah. Like they're gonna be like, oh, so you're 3LK? Like
who's that?
Especially that's
BFR
that's BFR in them, man.
Oh, for real? Eh?
So Moretti would say, what was the first line? He was like, he literally said like, I dropped my three something. I might be wrong misquoting it, but like, yeah. So
something like that is problematic, fam.
And
especially if you're pulling it back and shit.
Okay, but
like, you're pulling it back again, fam.
Okay, but that even leads into my point where like even the bangers are so street coded, where like mans can't even play them. That's probably why the bloggers are maybe that's why the bloggers are posting it, guys.
That was his point. Lil Brady's point was that like, well, he assumed that BFR was like paying or making sure the blogs don't post him and stuff. And they had that conversation, him and Bundog, that he posted. And then other people are saying it's top 5 controlling the narrative. And there's all these like, it's pretty much like a lot of like dead homies involved. Realistically, it's like, yo, if you're supporting this guy, you're pretty much saying F my dead homies.
Bro, our scene has a problem, bro.
It's dead, man. Let's just scrap it and just switch to something else, bro. Switch to something. Everyone switch to what? Yo, switch.
This guy started hating.
No, but what I would say, and like
scrap it.
I've been thinking about this. Like Griselda Blanco is one of my favorite groups. I feel like it's
song.
No, I mean, you know, Griselda
the group,
Griselda the Blue,
the group.
Griselda the group.
Yeah, they're not a group. They're more like a collective. Like
but the name Griselda, like okay. But I rock with their music heavy, like Benny the Butcher especially, you know. But I feel like if Toronto kind of got into more of that sound, then Mavs would pop off a little more.
No, bro. Remember at the performance, there was that guy he was just rapping. He could actually rap, but that wasn't the vibe. Like I feel like people don't want lyrical miracle anymore either.
No, but I think there's actually a huge lane for like the Freddie the Gibbs, the JIDs, like niggas who are spitting. I think Americans would more so respect that. Like, oh, he's from Toronto, but like, yo, his pen is crazy, rather than, oh, he's from Toronto, but like, oh, I think he has 10 hats. But it's like, yo, don't they only have 40 hats over there? He has a quarter of them. Like,
so you're gonna be Mercules.
Or like salute to Ason Eastwood. He has a good audience and he does collaborations with Griselda man and stuff like that.
Didn't they big him up on the Joe Budden podcast too?
They have bigged him up. But he has his own audience and he just makes his bread.
And I feel like mans in Germany will bump it. Like mans around the world will bump that, you know?
That underground scene, also Daniel Son, different guys like that, they get around, they do performances and stuff like that. So outside of like the scene that we mentioned, again, that subset that I always talk about, like there's guys who are doing their thing who are in that lyrical lane. Yeah. But at Ras Fresco also, right? But it's far and few in between, bro. There's like a small handful of them.
And it's niche. It's never going to be mainstream. And when I say
and before you go, it's not as easy to do as the other shit.
I think if Brony went on some like Benny the Butcher type beats, like Roni
could do it,
or even Hoodlum, and Hoodlum went on like one of those like Freddie Gibbs types, like the slow.
Hoodlum's retired, and you're talking about, with all due respect, the guys who are getting older. Yeah, some of these swag rappers, the younger one, they just switch and start doing some friggin'.
Yeah, they can't do that.
My boss crazy. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, they're like, yo, who hired Unk to rap? You know, even though he's like 20.
Who's his ghostwriter?
The best rap albums of last year were the Spitters. You know, it wasn't the
big three. are all rap niggas.
Exactly.
But they're all also over the age of 35.
They're almost 40, all of them.
Exactly. So like, and I feel like that, I don't want to say that lyricism comes with age because there are young lyricists out there who probably don't even like the new stuff. They'd be listening to old stuff.
We'll
But
give
like
Chance, JID, they dropped last year as well.
Yeah, and I'll give some salutes to some of the younger like lyricists like Darren Falana. I had him on the show.
Yeah.
He's a dope lyricist. Another guy, I think his name's pronounced Sire, is SRE. Okay, he did the Blue Jays during the World Series. He did the song for the World Series.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? And he's a more, not lyrical smearical, but he's a lyrical guy. You know what I'm saying? O'Shea, everything O'Shea, right? Those guys are lyrical guys and they're young.
I just think we need to like, when I say like scrap the scene, like we need to rebuild it with like a different foundation because the drill stuff is just so limited and it's not working. Clearly it's not, no one cares anymore. People care about LTL. People care about, I'm sure there's so many Toronto artists that are actually doing well. Tate McRae, Shawn Mendes, like pop, R&B.
Price.
Even, I don't know if Chainsmokers are from Toronto, but like one of these like pop tech house groups are from Toronto. So it's like, we're good at music. It's just like the drill stuff, which has become like, it has become a global phenomenon because there's like Italian drill, Turkish drill, like there's all these other drills in this, but it's like, it's always going to be local and it's more so like a cultural phenomena, like a Torontology phenomena, than it will be a music phenomena.
Yeah, no, good points, man.
We love hip-hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip-hop.